Today, I'm going to explain a comedy drama film from 2011 titled, No Strings Attached. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The movie begins with Adam and Emma sitting on a bench and talking to each other. Both of them are uncomfortable at the summer camp, since they don't know anyone but each other. Adam says that his parents are going through a divorce, so he had to go to the camp. While he's crying, Emma tries to comfort him, saying that some people are not meant to be together. Calming down, Adam asks if he could finger her, and she refuses. 5 years later, Emma's attending a reunion party, where she finds Adam drunk and dancing with some girls. She then bumps into her friend Patricia, who makes fun of her for wearing pajamas, while everyone else is looking their best. Adam notices her, and decides to start a conversation with her. Out of the blue, he confesses to her that he likes her. Encouraged, Emma invites him to go with her to some stupid thing. Although she doesn't specify what, he agrees regardless. The following day, the stupid thing turns out to be the funeral of Emma's dad. Since he has no idea, Adam comes dressed in bright colors. Although she introduces him to her sister, Katie, along with her mother, he doesn't know how to comfort them. Afterwards, he watches from the window as Emma consoles her grieving mom. Before he leaves, Emma tells him that she's glad he stayed with her. Although he informs her that he'll call her later, she replies he shouldn't see her again. A year later, Eli, Adam's friend, coincidentally bumps into Patrice at the market, and calls Adam over to greet her, since they were all college friends. By chance, Emma hears Adam's voice talking to Patrice, which surprises her. Then, she walks up to him to catch up, when she finds out he's here with his girlfriend, Vanessa. Adam learns that Emma works as an intern in a nearby hospital. Reading the room, Emma decides to remove herself from the conversation. However, Adam asks for her number before she leaves, which she gladly does, hoping that they'd keep in touch. A few months later, Adam works as a production assistant for a TV show. While he's at his dad's, Alvin, estate, he tries to tell him about the episode he wrote for his TV show, since Alvin's a director. Nevertheless, she diverts the conversation to Segs, and asks Adam if he's been with anyone other than Vanessa lately. Since they've been broken up, Adam didn't sleep with any other girl. Unfortunately, Adam finds Vanessa running in the room to get her dog. Disgusted, Adam connects the dots, then punches him in the gut when he realizes he's dating his ex-girlfriend. Afterwards, Adam meets with Eli and his friend, Wallace, to vent to them about Alvin's betrayal. Suddenly, he gets an idea to call every girl on his contact list, until one of them agrees to sleep with him. He spends the whole day drinking and dialing, till he wakes up hungover on a couch with an unknown woman staring at him. He then finds out that her name's Shira. Although they didn't have sex, her roommate, Guy, walks in to give Adam his socks. Confused, Adam doesn't have any recollection of the previous night. To his surprise, Patrice walks into the room, which Adam's delighted to see her. To save him from the embarrassment, she pretends that they had sex. He then finds Emma walking in the kitchen, telling Adam that he called her for an emergency, where he came over and passed out. However, he finds out that he told her about his dad. So, he thanks her for taking him in. But, while they're talking, he starts to undress her. Evidently, they start making out. After a while, Adam and Emma agree not to tell anyone about their one-time thing. While he's eating lunch, he sends Emma a voicemail asking her to hang out again. Coincidentally, she pulls up at the restaurant he's at, where he flirts with her in front of her coworker, Sam. Confused, Eli asks Adam if he hooked up with Emma, which he confirms. Although Eli tells him she's not that into him, since she's not calling him back, he decides to surprise her. At the hospital, Emma finds Adam walking in with a balloon. He tells her that he wants to thank her for the hard work she's putting at the hospital. But, she declares that she's not the type of person to get into a relationship. She then leaves for her shift, while Adam meets with his friends for a few drinks. At night, Emma texts Adam. However, Eli and Wallace are aware that she's only texting him for sex. Nevertheless, he lets her come over to his house. After a while, Emma meets with Adam to have an injection game again. Afterwards, she starts dressing, while Adam's trying to get her to stay. But, she declares again she's not looking for a relationship. Emma then asks if he wants to be her friends with benefits. Evidently, Adam agrees. However, there's a few rules they have to follow: no dating, no spending the night, and if one of them starts to catch feelings, they will end their friendship. During the next few weeks, Adam and Emma hook up everywhere they can. Despite their rules, they're starting to develop feelings for each other. One day at the park, Adam notices Sam talking with Emma, so he texts her that he has really small hands. Therefore, Emma tries to remind him that they're not together. However, Sam patronizes Adam, telling him that his relationship with Emma won't last. Afterwards, Adam tries to give his boss a script he wrote for the TV show. Although she doesn't have the time to look into it, her assistant, Lucy, offers to read it for him. The following evening, Emma, Patrice and Shira are PMing at the same time. However, Adam comes in to surprise them with cupcakes. As for Emma, he presents her with a music CD he made for her. While listening to the CD, Emma and Adam fall asleep in each other's arms. When she wakes up the following morning, she's terrified at how their relationship's turning into dating. She then wakes him up and tells him he should sleep with other women, to stop their attachment. On the other hand, Adam would rather to confess his feelings for her, but he agrees to her request anyway, and leaves. Later at a work party, Emma gets drunk enough to make a move on Dr., a co-worker at the hospital. Meanwhile, Adam's out with Wallace, when his friend Joy confesses her feelings to a girl named Lisa. Coincidentally, he happens to be sitting in the middle. So, they start making out, while Wallace takes a picture of the girls kissing Adam, then sends it to Emma. Therefore, she kisses the first person she sees, out of jealousy. But, she decides to take a cab to his house. When she arrives there, she finds him with the two girls from the picture, wearing minimal clothing. Furious, Emma loses her temper at them, which results in them running out of the house. Luckily, Emma and Adam make up after having sex, and she tells him not to ghost her again. A few months later, Adam gets surprised at work with a birthday party, where Alvin shows up to gift him with a song. Afterwards, Alvin invites Adam to dinner since he and Vanessa have something important to share. Evidently, Adam punches the wall in anger, which sends him into the ER. Emma then rushes to his side at the hospital, but she finds out she's on his emergency contact list. So, she tries to end it with him. However, he tells her that he's under heavy medication, and he needs her to join him for dinner with Alvin and Vanessa. Naturally, Emma agrees. At night, Adam, Alvin, Emma, and Vanessa are sitting in a restaurant when Alvin informs him that he wants to have a baby with Vanessa. However, they're asking for Adam's blessing. So, Adam responds by hitting his head on the table. Seeing he's angry, Emma decides to stand up them, saying if she had to pick between Alvin and Adam, she'll pick Adam every time. Before leaving, she declares that Adam's the best sex of her life. When they leave the restaurant, Adam shows his gratitude by asking her out on a date. Although she's a bit reluctant, since it'll be Valentine's Day, she agrees. A few days later, Adam picks up Emma from work, and they spend the entire day together. A while after, Adam tries to confess his feelings for Emma, but she responds by hitting him and tells him that he's destroying what they have. She then demands him to take her back to the hospital. However, before she gets out of the car, Adam declares that he wants their relationship to end. A few weeks later, Emma's feeling the consequences of her actions. Meanwhile, Adam's episode makes it into the final cut. On the night of the filming, Adam enjoys the positive feedback. On the other hand, Emma's going to Katie's wedding. While she's in the car with her mom, she advises her not to close herself off from people. So, afterwards, Emma realizes that she's in love with Adam while talking to Katie, and she encourages her to call him. When she does, she's taken back by Adam's cold attitude. He then tells her that she's only calling him because she feels lonely at the wedding. Therefore, he hangs up on her to take Lucy home, while Emma's racing to get to his house, so she can win him back. A few hours later, Emma arrives seconds before Adam does and hides in the bushes. Unfortunately, she finds him taking Lucy inside his house. She then calls Katie crying, telling her she's too late. Meanwhile, Adam keeps trying to kiss Lucy, who he isn't feeling her at all. However, he gets a call from Vanessa that his dad's at the hospital, since he overdosed on cough syrup. He then discovers when he arrives there, that Vanessa wants to break up with him. Afterwards, Adam goes in to check up on his dad. Finally, he decides to forgive his dad, because he made a mistake. When he asks him about Emma, he only replies that they're friends. Fortunately, he gives Adam the advice he needs to go after Emma again. Outside, Adam's sending Emma a voicemail, telling her to come see him. Coincidentally, he watches her pull up at the hospital. He then finds out that Shira called her about his dad's emergency. Evidently, she starts to apologize for how she mistreated him, and tells him that she's in love with him. Relieved, Adam confesses his feelings as well. So, the two passionately kiss after being away for so long. With Katie's wedding being the following day, Emma invites him to come with her. The following morning, Emma and Adam talk over breakfast, about the new rules of their relationship. Fortunately, they make it back to Santa Barbara, just in time for Katie's wedding. Finally, the two hold hands in front of everyone.